Hallelujah. Music. Umankele mugali ana one way. Super Silver ana one way. Umankele mugali ana one way. Super Talent ana one way. Umankele mugali ita one way. Kombale you are one way. Sanjuba Karabu, time is 10. Jube Karabu Shedid, time is 10. Sanjuba Karabu, time is 10. Jube Karabu Shedid, time is 10. Telepuntai, Sereku Ombari, Sabitai, Nyakamu Ombari, Nibatai, Katuru Ombari, Bilal. Why? Why? Suma bikele mugali mata seregu, shitan bikele mugali kele ta seregu, rakuna bikele mugali mata katulu, shitan bikele mugali kele katulu, ufaida shunu kanita katulu, ufaida wenu kanita seregu teran, kanita katulu sabi, kanita katulu akun, umankele mugali ana one way, Super Silver ana one way, umankele mugali ana one way, Super Talent ana one way. Umankele mugali ita one way. Kombade you are one way. Sanjuba Karabu, time is 10. Jube Karabu Shedid, time is 10. Sanjuba Karabu, time is 10. Jube Karabu Shedid, time is 10. Telepuntai, Sereku Ombari, Sabitai, Nyakamu Ombari, Nibatai, Katulu Ombari, Bilal. Why? Kalama baby won't give me 10. Nyakamonas be won't give me 10. Katulunas be won't give me 10. Cause everyone they kill kana sarude mono and non-gun men. Cause everyone they steal kana sarude mono and non-gun men. Every day and night, you know, been the mutu. Everywhere and then, you know, been the correct. Can bigger sika ye, you know, been the mutu. Sika keji, you know, been the correct. Can bigger sika bot, you know, been the mutu. Malo. You know, been the correct. Jama malu. Telepuntai, Sereku Ombari. Sabitai, Nyakamu Ombari. Nibatai, Katuru Ombari. Bilal. Why? Kanita sabitai, kanita aputai, kidas made advice me nana. Ustasta dunia ni ana. Kombade you murder, you murder. Holy land music we murder. Kelete ayem gale juba biga kalas karabu matedo bile kanita ma karabu kelete geni fibet kanita ma de karabu juba biga batal arame yaketi mujiri min buti umome nyakamona sumombe katulonas malu telemuntai Sereku Ombari Sabitai Nyakamu Ombari Nibatai Katulu Ombari bile why you know me be Korea jama malu come back Silver Extra Princess Golder.
Okay, that has been a very nice and a beautiful song from Sliver X of Star Dunia. Yeah, we are joined by Asha DMK and Asha DMK. You are most welcome, Asha. Asha, you are mute. Your mic is mute. Can you unmute? Yes, Asha. Are you getting? Okay, as he keeps on unmuting the mic, Silver X, are you getting me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, yes, we are joined by Asha later on. She'll be able to introduce herself as well. Yes, let us go systematically. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for joining MTV. I knew when I called you and I said you'll be live on MTV, what I knew, what was in your mind was Manchester United TV. You were so excited. You thought it was a Manchester United TV. But it is Madi TV, and I want to say thank you so much. Uh, in my recent post, I said I'll be hosting Silver X, who grew up in Germany, in Madiland, and then also studied in Madiland, and you are part of Madi. So whenever you come to Madi, you're already at home. That is your second home. First of all, who is Silver X? Is the first thing you need to also tell our viewers. You'll be able to tell us who you are, your name, where you came from, because I may be knowing only you as Silver X, but I don't know. Someone from there will not know that this is Silver X of so and so, this is Silver X of, because there are so many Silver X, maybe somewhere else in
That's
Nigeria
only one.
where.
That's only one.
Yes, otherwise, kindly tell us who is Silver X.
Yeah, let me just start by saying, my name is Silver X. Star Dunia, others call me the music machine. Yeah. And I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I am a producer, and I am an artist manager, CEO, HLME, and International Records, a South Sudanese, both by birth and nationality. Been doing music for the past probably 16 years. Yeah, I started music like in 2007, like officially, like, I recorded my first song in 2007. Yeah, but definitely was doing music in school. Like we used to have these entertainment moments, like in a German SS, and yeah, I did a lot of this miming and stuff. I'm sure my OBs and OGs from a German SS or a Germany generally, regardless of whichever school they were in. I was very much like for being intelligent, and I think, yeah, that's what. So literally, I am right now I'm in Australia, but yeah, professionally, music is what I do for a living.
Okay, yes, Silver X, you were known by your OBs and OGs from your former school, but generally people did not know actually who was Silver X. When
Yeah,
did people start knowing
a lot
Silver
of them,
X?
go to Jumani and you say Okuta Caesar, that should ring a lot of bell.
Yeah, I was trying to say, when did people start knowing there is a name like Silver X? Which year was that? Maybe generally in South Sudan, Uganda, the whole of East Africa and Africa at large.
Yeah, just like I said before, if you got me right, I said I started music in 2007 when I officially recorded my first song. But when I first recorded my first song, it was in a group. I had a group called New Sudan Superstars, and I was called DMX at that time in that first album, like our first record, and we were like I had a team of 7 people, 7 artists, but then like two of them uh featured with me in our first album in 2007. But then in 2008, that was not the time I went solo, and then the name Silver X was born in 2007. But I mean 2008. That's when I released my single album, and I went as a solo artist. I left the group because it was a bit kind of hard for me to, you know, to move first. You understand, when you want to achieve
Mm.
something is always very hard to achieve in a team because there's always a lot of setbacks. So when I realized like in 27 it was a bit kind of hard for me to run, move fast as I expected. So 28 I went single, and yeah, and then the name Silver X came out, and had my first recording, uh, first album actually, my first single album. That was, I think, was titled Binyalo Tuko. It was a big album. I think it was big in Eastern Equatorial State, and yeah, that was when people started hearing Silver X. I sold more than thousands of tapes. Understand, all over, like in South Sudan, in Sudan. But that time actually we were all still Sudan. You understand, and like yeah, that's when people started hearing Silver X. But it actually blew national and internationally in 2010, 10 or 9, when I had my album for Fetish Shokol. That was a song that blew the Silver X name completely beyond borders, and yeah, from there we never looked back until today.
Okay, Silver X, everyone is inspired to do everything. Like me, I may be inspired by someone, maybe to actually moderate a show like this. I may be inspired by so many people, but there is that specific passion that really inspired me, that I know inside me. Up to now, I know the passion. Who made you really to join music? It was not, maybe it was in your blood. Naturally, you were talented to do music, but who was really that person that inspired you as a musician? Now, right now, you are called a musician because you are inspired by someone. Who is that person?
Let me say, when we were growing up, there was a lot of music we were listening to, and I think that was also the era of the Jose Chameleons, the Bebe Cools, the Bobby Wines that, at that time, in the East African scene, the Mr. Nice from Tanzania, and you understand the Professor J's that moment. But initially, I never had any intention of becoming like a professional musician or singer. Let me say, I wanted to become a doctor. I wanted to become a doctor or an engineer or something around that end, or a pilot, because that is what I wanted to become while at school. And my teachers, my OBs, all wanted me to be that. But at some point in life, after my O level, despite of the fact that I was like the best in the district, and I had a scholarship, but that moment got me into it, and situations got me fixed in a corner, and I never had transport to travel from Torit to Laibi College, where where I was admitted for my A level. So I sat back home in 2006, and I started thinking, okay, what am I going to do if school is not going to be there for me? What else is there for me? And I'm one person who's very allergic to failures, so I had to see the other side of me, and I was like, oh, I think I love music, and I've been doing it in school. I could rap, I could write songs, and there's like I said, my OBs and OGs would tell exactly more about me. I don't like talking about myself, but one particular artist inspired me. There's one song, I think it was Black Eyed Peas. This song that says, people killing, people dying, children hurt to hear them cry. If you practice what you preach, would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us and some guidance from above. People got me, question me. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? I don't know if you have ever heard that song. There was also like an era of hip hop. Hip hop was kind of musical. They're talking about oneself, the money, the cars, the women. But that song particularly was a was a rap song, but the message in it was very powerful. So each time when I was hit by certain situations, I would listen to that song. I would play it. I would sing it word by word. You understand? So one day I told myself, one day, even if I'll not become an artist, I would want to record a song so I could hear my voice. You understand? So barely, or like basically in my heart, Black Eyed Peas, made it for me. You understand? But yeah, also like with a lot of influence from from the chameleons, from the baby cools, like I said. You understand? Those moments of Dorothea, Mama Mia, and that moment, the early 2000s. Yeah, that was the era. You understand? And I still feel great, like as in as I grew up, in the industry, in the game, I shared stage with the artists that I was looking up to, like, until, like, yeah.
Okay. Silver X, you took long, maybe without going back to Germany, but your music actually speaks every day in Germany side, in Madi sub-region side. I remember last year, yeah, early last year, I mean late last year, like December, almost coming to November, I can still remember. You went to Germany, where you performed in Pakele and Pagirinya. You were warmly welcomed by the people of Germany. Now, since your music speaks louder in Germany and Madi sub-region, because part of you uh, actually was in Germany, and up now you are still in Germany. Part of you still have a home in Germany side. Did you take that initiative of maybe engaging yourself with Germany or Madi musicians?
Definitely, yes. You see when you say, like, a part of me is still there. Let me say one thing for sure. Even if without music, I am loved, in the Madi sub-region. You understand? Leave alone the fact that
Mm.
probably uh, Eastern Equatorial, because we all come from that place, but particularly the Madi from, let me say, from Ajumani, because I grew with them. You understand? I grew with them, learned their culture, ate their food. I mean, I learned the basics of life all from that era. So, like, in my heart, I am part of that region. I am part of the Madi people. You understand? So
Mm.
that's why, like, when I go to Ajumani, I don't feel like I'm going to a foreign place or to a different place. And if you put a
Silver,
concert in
Silver,
Ajumani,
one second,
has a concert
one
in
second,
Ajumani.
Silver X. Silver, let us test the mic of Asa DMKC is back online. And Asa, you're most welcome. Welcome back.
Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Very well, very well. Now you sound original.
Thank you. How
Yeah,
are
you're
you
most
doing?
welcome. Actually, we know Queens always prepare. They take time. I called the Silver X some few minutes ago. I said in 10 minutes time he should be online. But before even the 10 minutes, he was already online. I called you some 15 minutes. I said you should be online maybe after 5 or 10 minutes. And I
Took
knew that
10
you were
minutes.
going to take a little bit long. Yes, you're most welcome, Asha.
Girls.
Girls,
Thank
yeah,
you.
I understand. That's why we are patiently waiting. I said
Yeah.
the fans will be actually connected because you'll be also joining your college in the music. So stay tuned. I will get
Yeah.
back to you, Asha. I'll be able to interact with you also in few
All right.
minutes' time. Alex, kindly continue
All right. Thank you.
with what we are saying.
So, yeah, like I said, and like, I am part of the Madi people. You understand? I love, I love the people. I love everything, the culture, the food, the whatever. You understand? And I'm very proud because they built the Silver X I am today. Understand? Like, like when you're a child and you're growing, the people who are involved in your life are the ones who shape you. They shape you to a person that you're supposed to be. And I'm proud, like, the Madi people shaped me out educationally and even like a lifestyle. You understand? So it's obvious that, as in, I am a part of them, and I've worked with so many artists. Like, you understand, I respect and love all the artists from the Madi region. I mean, I look at them like my own brothers and sisters. You get, and they also see me the same way. You understand? And Ajumani, I've never gone to Ajumani and had a flop concert. You understand? Whenever I go in there, and any other artist comes from some other place and we meet in Ajumani, definitely I always have that home advantage you get. So I've worked with a lot of artists and I listen to a lot of music from there. I've visited Ajumani several times, like even the moments each time my wife travels from here to that side, I'm always in, like, at least every year, and did a lot of tours in the refugees camps in Ajumani, particularly in Moyo on that side. So it's a big home for me, and I've worked with a lot of artists from that side, like Lil Virus. I did a song with Lil Virus, I think some 2009 or 2008, one of those years back, and I also did a song with I think two of those
I
great
remember
artists.
Lizzy Cards. I remember Lizzy
Lizzy
Cards. You
Card,
also.
yes. I also did a song with Lizzy Card. Did with him. I think that was the last one. Yeah, I did a song with him, and we also performed with him together a song in Oasis when I had my concert in there. So literally, and I'm always willing and open, to work with any artist from that side because that's particularly my home.
I think you'll be able to try Kush Beats with Asha DMK within these few months to come.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So Asha, to pinch for you, you'll be able to try Kush Beats. After here, we shall be able to share also your contact with Sliver X. He'll be able to tell you how Kush Beats, South Sudanese beats go. Because Nigerians have Afro beats, now it is viral. We are trying to bring also Kush Beat in South Sudan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's good.
Silver X, uh, right now, well, actually, in 1 week before, we had a Pagere Administrative Artist Union where we hosted them here in on MTV, whereby they expressed their feeling as far as music is concerned in Eastern Equatoria. You are now a Musee, you are the Yaba of Eastern Equatoria. There's no another person that people look up to. How are you going to support the Pageri Administrative Artists Union?
Let me say I'm one person who's very diverse and probably like I am for everybody. Understand? You understand? Like at the level where I'm in right now, I do more of a give back. More of a try to bring the young ones up. Show them the way and inspire them and help them where it's definitely necessary. But I have it in mind. It may not be like particularly, a group of artists from a particular uh center, but let me say general Eastern Equatoria. I have it in mind with time. I'm trying to have a branch of international records. That's my record label. We're trying to have like a branch of it in Eastern Equatoria, whichever part of it. Like, I mean, I don't care whether it could be in Tori, it could be in Numule, it could be anywhere where there are a lot of artists, because the aim here is to find, to discover those fresh talents, nurture them up, and prepare them, for their journeys. For those ones who are ready to, to take the difficult adventure of music. You understand? But I'm always there into, support anybody who gets to reach me out, whether through you or through anybody who knows me or directly to me or through my management. Understand, I'm always open to help any talent. Yeah.
Okay. Silver X, you are now a Yaba, as I said, in music industry in South Sudan, and right now you are an exemplary. The way even I follow your page and your words, actually 99% of your words is about encouragement. What do you see South Sudan music in 5 years time?
Let me say in 5 years time, I believe it's going to be far from where it is right now, because it's been a journey. You understand? Like when we started, let me say, I'm proud to say, like, I'm one of the pioneers of this game, of the industry. We set it up for the people. Like right now, the young artists or the current artists are enjoying, the fruits of our labor, which is a good thing. So right now, like I see a lot of beautiful talents coming up and doing real music. You understand? And also like with the internet, definitely, if our people really put or like pay attention or put their minds to supporting the home music, like they've already started. You understand? Even like the radio stations now play a lot of music South Sudanese. Like we worked so hard to make sure like we kicked out the foreign music, because the foreign music used to dominate us a lot. Like for example, the Ugandan music used to dominate the Congo music, and we started first fighting Congo music, the Nigerian music. I remember like those days, for example, 2011 when Mr. Flavor brought the Talk Talk Korokoto song, was a big song. And then I had to release Wele's song, and Wele shut that down. So, it was a hard kind of fight. Each time his song comes from East Africa or from another part of Africa, we had to make sure we bring a hotter song to shut it down. You understand? So there was always a counter kind of stuff, and it was very interesting. So I believe the new artists, that's why when you see me these days, when I'm posting on my social medias, I always make sure I give direction, you understand? I don't really, I'm past the age of talking about myself, what I have, what I don't have, and all these kind of things. I passed that stage probably very, very long ago. Right now, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a godfather of the industry. So what I do is I share with people, with the new artists, my experience. I share with them how they're supposed to play their cards, how they're supposed to go, encourage them and do, help shine light on them in most cases. So I believe those who listen, in 5 years to come from right now, South Sudan music definitely will go very fast. If the artists keep the energy, the positive energy, if they keep learning, they keep seeing what is happening around the world and embrace it, and then add on to their own, and also maintain the authenticity, that's being original to your test, because that's one thing that is very, very important. You understand? If you're this kind of artist who gets to copy and paste from other artists, or you can copy and paste any other famous song from any other part of the world, thinking people will not know. But music is very tricky. You understand? People will always know. But if you're authentic, it's more easy for people to accept you. That's why we created the Kush Beats. And because of the country situation, where these issues of tribal things, and then this, people, you understand, that kind of rough environment, people be like, okay, if you're not from our side, people don't get to support you and this and that and stuff. But if people had embraced the Kush Beats, I'm sure by now we could have gone more steps further. So, but I still believe with time, it's going to take some time, definitely. Nothing good just pops up like that, you understand? Everything good takes time to be baked, takes time to be heard, takes time to be accepted, takes time to be consumed. So definitely, we're on the right track, and I believe 5 years from now, we'll be somewhere.
Okay, yeah, thank you, dear viewers. We are saying thank you so much for following. We are seeing actually your notifications are flowing, your comments, appreciating the program, appreciating Sliver X, appreciating Asha DMK, and we are saying keep on following the page. That is Madi Television. We shall be always online and doing what you really want. Now, before I give Asha a chance actually to speak to the fans, Sliver X, Asha will be the first female artist who will be doing a collab with you. Let me say, Kush Beats, you are going to kill it like that Beledi.
Yeah, I actually wish you guys could play the Beledi Jamil video, probably for her to check out, to check some of them. But then we would not. I'm sure she will kill it. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah, I know. We trust that she's actually now one of the best female artists in northern region, and we are very proud. She's doing very well. She recently released her video that is original, and it is right now trending. We need to also applaud that is Willy Entertainment and the management for really making things so easy. Willy, your best friend Sliver X.
Bro, that's my bro.
Yes. Before I give Asha DMK a chance, let's listen to that is Wululu by that is Asha DMK. She released actually this video some few months ago, and the song is still doing well, and I think people still like the song. I think it's one of the favorites for my wife. I'm sorry to say this, but it's one of the best because it's a kind of a praising song. I know you'll also pay attention also to listen to this. Yes, brother Ondoga, you can play for us Wululu by Asha, and then we shall be back shortly.
Skylar, I'm Suzanne, DMK body.
Agonalana, ululu, nini, ululu, bari kalina, mama masina jigo, maralanga yene, ululu, ninga kopina, mama, ninga kangwe naki, mama masina jigo, bala ninga mokara, tanyali matriko kwenda ndamata ya mami kaweja kape, marise manyalo pendulus, sometime atundi kwesiki, manyenda pepe nye kwindi, drama jane kone dengue walde kapo, pepe nye bahava ikoni, dromiso wanyiba matinye pido, do. I'm married to Philadelphia. For your love, baby, I got yeah. I got a Lana, Ululu, Ululu, but in the Kalina. On your machine, and you go, Maralanga, Yin, Ululu, in the Copina, Mom, in the Kangwe, on your machine, and you go. First, take a last scene. No look so sama, yam, no lady, sama, you to paper fast class, Yasoki Kamadiki, Yatika Kamadiki, Janali Nisima Nitro, Nisidadi Nitro, Konikitro Nyote Honey, Opposite can repair, but the chemical on your body, I very. Lana, Ululu, Ninga Yini, Ululu, but Ninga Kalina, on your machine, and you go, Paralinga Yini, Ululu, Ninga Kopina, Man, Ninga Kangwe, on your machine, and you go. Nagalo ninga matara, tanyali madriko kwenda na matia mami kaweja kape, marise manyalo pendulisi, nyane faste kelasi, nalo paso sama nyanya mami, nalo lidi sama nyevuro, chopepa faste kelasi, nagalo ninga lana, ululu, ninga nyine, ululu, bari ninga kalina, amyo masine digo, maralanga yene, ululu, ninga kopina, mami, ninga kangwe naki, amyo masine digo, agona ninga lana, ululu, ninga yene, ululu, bari ninga kalina, amyo masine digo, maralanga yene, ululu, ninga kopina, mami, ninga kangwe naki, amyo masine digo.
Okay, that is a very beautiful song up from that is Asha Silva Kendramani Ninyote Madins on this they know how to do video.
video in Pelere, even the audio is amazing.
Video na Pelere and yes, later on. Yes, later on we shall be able to listen to that is a Beledi by Sliver X. But I need to give this chance to talk to Asha as Sliver X. You keep online because we still have some few minutes remaining. Asha DMK Ingonia.
Ingoni kunyida Ogasto.
Anzo kwa senya irura madi television for the first time.
Yeah, it's my first time, but I appreciate it, Manjo. Like, I'm happy. I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Yes, Asa diaro malani otere ani nyotere no si mai viewers nyiri fans nyiri andre nyi koro kusaka area asa ni adi.
Asha ni an artist. Like on Northern Uganda, West Nile, people know me, but I'm trying to make myself known in Central. Like, but now I'm trying to work hard. You know, it's not easy, but I always started from home. That is where I started my music from, and I really want to expand the brand. You know, so Marulo Kuri Ashanti Comfort Asha DMK ni Asha Enga Ashanti Niga. So Marulo Kuri Asha Marulukure Ashanti Comfort DMK Asha DMK comes from Ashanti. That is all about
okay.
me. What's
Mm.
your ask?
Asa iri music kinyangosi nosi andre panga music andre slota recent post ga kanya appreciate ebunya idele risi oro banga kombanya tani ebunya idele losorisi ongo driaro dini ani geni ya higher and higher because ni driaro untouchable. Iri music kinyangosi iri music nosi power star titra iri music kinyangosi.
Ari music 2020 si na hii isa in maanda panga music silota niandele kama appreciating the Diaro Masala and in Romani respect na he was the same person who been there for me hata malongo ati unono he produce mana nini somani ndrata romani ndradrupiru. That's why I think he's praising me, but I started my music from panga music 2020.
Okay. Asa drad yaro no si odu nya music ni drad yaro nya longa tasi amalagozi badizi ko aka nyungwe soga ko jo anole nya soga and then nya nyi longo engo alueri keswa ikora nya longo sa disi erijo 2020 de
Lo longo mariri koma longo nyotero si mdilimbi to ni original si udiaro na I have 15 songs.
Okay. Okay, asa driaro nye under management nya management ni sars no si kaya iara nyijo no se anzo kwasima management ni nya sars ari kanyi managing because we are seeing greater things now nyi improve odu tidro kore dra dribi nya talere sa obara ma god ama drogu ya malenzo ikojo inzo ikojo ale mata dribi asa dria ni siki now poledi
All right.
management nyi
Diaroma under Willie management. Willie promoter Willie is my manager right now, so he's the guy behind everything for now, and I appreciate him so much because I see a lot of things happening, and I never really expected them, but I'm very grateful for him. He's doing a great job for me right now, so he's the one managing me right now.
Okay. Asa, let's talk about South Sudan and Uganda music. South Sudan to Uganda, it's like one thing, one country. Jojo South Sudan female artist, then South Sudan male artist. Nanga, I remember you spoke to Juba. You were like South Sudanese female artists are supposed to be given more chances actually to prove that they have talent. They are supposed to be given more time, which is right. That they are you there with us? Okay. Asa is trying to reconnect. Okay, I think network must be there. You know, these people sometimes. Okay, Asa, you unmute, yeah. You unmute your mic. Okay. Arijo diaro South Sudan Uganda ro country alore jodiaro ko ino si chance nya nyi de collab no si male artist kosa female artist nya female artist ngo iga. Okay, as I still reconnecting, I think the viewers, maybe if you see someone online, I know people always to call direct, but if someone is online like that, you know, it actually interrupts. Okay, we shall come back for that. Back to you, Sliver X. Asha will be joining us shortly. Sliver X, we have seen so many actually bullings on you, especially some other Facebook musicians. We call them Facebook musicians because they have not proven us that they are worthy in musical industry. whereby you go to Pagrinya, they do not know them. You go to Kampala, they do not know them. What advice can you give for such people? Because there are people who wish actually to do those things, at least to raise their page, maybe like to bring more followers. Yes.
But one thing I just want to I want to correct one thing you just said. Nobody can bull me from day one, from the day I was born. I'm a lion, you understand, and nobody messes with me. So, but like in South Sudan, let me say the easiest way for you to be famous is when you type Silver X. When you try to diss me and probably I respond to you, definitely it goes viral. And yeah, I've done that to so many artists right now. I always find a way like of doing it. And yeah, but bullying, nobody can bull me and nobody will ever dare. You understand? I stand king on my lane. I stand a lion on my lane, and nobody dares to do that. So that one is that's from day one. You understand? I've been king from day one until today. And when these boys or these kids come on social media and do those rants on social media, definitely whatever happens on social media, on Facebook, you don't really have to take it like too hard or some stuff like that. You understand? There are artists who talk on social media. Can you okay? There are people like ever since they got into this industry, they have never done concerts anywhere, but they act like they are big on Facebook, you understand, for the sake of likes and comments and stuff. And some people probably go out sometimes, writing some negative stuffs about Silver X because they want to get the public attention. And it will be like, who is this guy? Who is that guy? And some stuff like that. But yeah, in most cases, like we just ignore most of these things you get. By the time we started music, there was not this thing of Facebook or some stuff like that. There was no social media kind
Yes,
of thing.
yes,
You
yes.
do music, like if your song is not good, nobody's going to play it on radio, you understand? Real artists emerge out, you understand? But these days, anybody can be an artist, you understand? Even if without
Mm.
recording a song, you can claim like you're an artist online and people can still, go by that. So that's the era we're living in right now. And that's nothing we can do about it, you understand? It's a generational change, and change is
Mm.
very inevitable. So those social media things happen on social media and they remain in there.
It will remain there. Thank you so much, Silver X. The Dufele Queen is back, and network kan chandini ole madizi ka nyungwe phone is direct.
Come on, go Palanda. Like, I'm sorry for that. I
Yes.
had
It's okay. Actually, tebe iya offline ri ajora ajo jobondre ni online nane inre TV gasa stisi. For us in journalism, when you are going actually to do a program either on the radio or on the television, you switch off your phone because people do not know that it will be a kind of interruption. They will call you direct. They have seen Silver X live on Facebook, but they will call him direct to say, big ups to
Yeah.
brother. Yes, Asha, female artist, South Sudan, Rabati, if you are given a chance, maybe to do kush beat with one of the female artists in South Sudan. Of course, Silver X already, Ojovara Anyivanyi kush beat there netro, and it is all about you to say we are going to do this tomorrow. We are going to get in touch with Willie so that you do that best kush beat. Which female
By
artist will you go for?
is Tasha in Juba or in Jumani?
I
Or in
mean,
Kampala?
Okay.
You're in Kampala. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
mm,
That shouldn't be a problem because right now with the world we're living in today, anything can happen anywhere. It can still happen. And the producer can still send the beat from Juba. You record
yes,
from Kampala, send back the vocals, and that happens. So yeah.
yeah,
No
it's very.
Okay, Asha, which female artist will you go for?
Lady Cola, I love her so much.
All right. I think some previous days, a lady caller was like, when I shared your link, she watched your video and she was like, "Who is this Shiba?" But I said, "This is not Shiba. This is the original Madi from Dufele." One of the, I don't know whether the people, also the women who do fishing, are called fisher women or what. You are one of them. Otherwise, thank you. Asha, Let's come back to the music industry in Madi. What are your challenges right now? Because I'm seeing, or someone may be seeing, no si tanyi delere diaro yo teru si achievement, ideo achievement, only nya challenges. Neko. What are your challenges in this industry?
Okay, industrial challenge call you like sometimes in
Mhm.
everything you still have challenges. However much we are trying to do better, you get what I mean. So Driaro challenge in Maria Nanza, like my young music industry ga allow sometimes people don't love each other like cooperation you like Madi industry but people love themselves but few. Let me say like in the female artists, some of them have that thing in them, you're doing something and the other one does not love it. So unity na you, there is no that it is small. Let me say togetherness in the female artist, like it's not there a lot. People do what
Mm,
they feel. So when Fifi is doing good, Asha is doing good, the other one is doing good, always Kajana Ayaku, you understand what I mean? Yesu akwa Baragana Katanguri yo. That is what we really
mm,
face. Then a little bit promotion, it's not easy sometimes. But it is the DJ is you covering along Kosako you can help me a lot from Dito. They are there, not all. For them to play your song, some of them will ask for money. Give me 20,000. Give me 30,000. Give me 100,000. You find joy. You say okay. Help me, allo DJ Mudiri. Do you think what can you do? It as it so you take over.
mm,
So challenge na avi music promote jury. It's really there. Call nasi kosa most of these Malis don't have hope. People from Mali feel that music ibari arekase tena west nail yakase Mali anakuwa karezi gape. So when you're sometimes
mm,
trying to you teleko, but some of them will still keep on discouraging you. Even if you go to Kampala, those people don't know you. You're going to Gulu, people don't know you. You understand, but people don't know that Ovi, not nya yajo antragare nya ipusi. You're trying to raise their flag. You just only need support from
mm,
them. But still, they are too primitive. Let me say. Erekita tie
mm,
kuneko. Yeah, those are some of the challenges we face. And then maybe the promoter. Some of these promoters call you for sales and they really don't appreciate your effort. They take that advantage of you being maybe a friend to them, or you've been growing when you're with them and all that. So sometimes when they call you for sales, they take it for an advantage. Like you get what I mean. But
mm,
yeah, but that one right now I have a manager, so everything's okay. The I just go
mm,
perform. I want to know how much money and all that. So at least I'm trying to get better in that. But those are some of the challenges I can talk about.
mm. Asha Andrade Driaro Nilenyi respondi koro Bidriaro some few months ago internet yangwe like a hot cake lo
Yeah, sure.
alokola an koya an kejeto BMB an konre takari den yanira
Mm.
Driaro already bene ma di female artists no si anjoiro rana ziti anjoiro koro ziti alo nyesu ajo dia asani fifi kisapotia mgbe zikajona kale yore ruaru tori koya viral
Mm.
on female artist longo marizo yo longo kaboy female artist ya you may boa do you got it and people responded ni respond koro ado say
Augusto, sometimes silence is the best answer for everyone. For everything. Sometimes when you answer to a fool, it's like you also being a fool. Me, I respect myself a lot. I don't too much put my life in negativity. I don't like that. If you abuse me, nyogu, as a nyogu ozamakudo, it does not pain me because industry. Let me tell you that person who said maybe I'm sorry to say this. My sister is better than us. Nayana funny. I can also have a fan who will say apart from Asha, there is no any artist who can even sing. You understand what I mean? So those things are there, but Oma Marimi reply back, I go and abuse the other person. It is not my thing because I know why I'm in the industry. It's better I do my best to prove that person what she is saying is wrong by doing the better thing, You get what I mean? So I'm trying to put a lot and do my thing and leave the others. Of course, biotech like Not that everyone will love you in everything you do. We shall have fans, but we shall have those other people who will always insult us. They're there.
Mm.
So part of what she did was very wrong, because
Mm.
it was very wrong. So kalau nansa isu ko kaya mani rao no si asha ya tadele dini kwinji ya tadele dini ko kaya mani rao it will be better, but ane muka ana tadaka kumanyoko na imandra man na iti unjiri kumanyoko is a very bad word, like you abusing someone. But people are
Mm.
raised differently. People grow up in a different environment, so you can't tell someone to do something when in yana background ningo ni aniko. So mari mama angasi I will
Mm.
never to people who always talk maybe bad about me, because I'm a person of positive vibe always. I don't like negativity.
Okay, that one sounds okay. Asha, dra baziti respond kara nabati nya inira kwa ingone de tavule gari nino si maybe if I abuse Silver X, not maybe not the live video ga Silver X, you are like this, you are like this, you are like this, you are like this on a live video, and
Mm.
Silver X also responds by maybe with some abuse also.
Mm.
Ba tanaba si dekara no si respond kara because of anger amala bo zongbing bi bazi they are so much tempered, yeah, temper ne high, nya ini rango ni require no si for future purpose.
Yeah, your career yani like bao viro koro like bas singing bi alo anga ningbi bas tirino sikayo yang bas tikaba dad na, but sometimes it's really very important for you as a person to control your anger.
Mm.
When you get something like maybe something annoys you, oh mangbanyi me online it is not the right thing. But it's better you control your feeling, like control that anger. You try to make it low, so that it will be better, because Joimu online you abuse people, maybe you this, you don't know tomorrow. You will need maybe a job somewhere, you want to be somewhere, and you will find yourself failing to fit there in the society, because people will have
Mm.
that legacy, a bad legacy behind. People will say that na the end you find it very hard for you to get good things sometimes. So it's all about
Mm.
controlling. They have
I I have ever hosted you in so many venues like in Germany, Moyo, and other places. Asha, you are doing good, and you're really. Someone may say you are too successful, but personally, as a Nyangasi, which show was like a success? Nyini Madisa Bridge Anosi Moyo Lengo Jumaningo so Zingboba Gango Rimbanganya Patrijo Madiole Mararingo.
Augusto, I think you can remember I had a show last year. It was on 16th December last year, Dreams Club. The show was really very good one. However much we didn't expect, because you also know that we had a competitor somewhere. We had B2C on the very day I was having my event. However much they're in a different venue, but it was very difficult for me. I really felt, to an extent, I even felt like giving up the day I was supposed to have the show. But I kept praying, and I really appreciate a lot Madi people, because for them they really support when it comes to such a thing. But another thing, as also an artist, sometimes you have to know how you keep, your social life, and the way you behave, the way you interact with people, the way you take yourself. It's very important. So I felt if I
Mm.
was this I can't blow my own trumpet, but sometimes your behavior matters a lot in society. So I don't know why they all and supported me. B2C so flopped seriously. You also know that, and we made,
Mm.
like, countless people came. Even by 11, people are full already. Tickets are done. No chairs, no anything. It was extremely massive. So that one
Mm.
kept. I felt Madi people loved me up to date.
Silver X, to inform you, as I had a show, and the same date, also BTC had a concert in Moyo, and people decided where. We were a little bit worried. We thought maybe this is ASA of 2020, and that this is a B2C of East Africa and Africa at large. where will people go was the question. But surprisingly, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., the hall was full. Actually, it was even in an open place. It was not even in a hall. It was in an open place where people came up, and it was so massive. So this is to remind you. Now let us assume Silver X and us are doing it in Paridi Stadium. It was going. Actually, it's
You
going to
know,
be so
guys,
nice.
like just to to add on to what Asha said. You see, one thing about the Madi people particularly is that they will not go for another person when their own is right there. I also can remember,
So
like,
so.
I think, yeah, I don't know which year was that, but there is a of Taban brought me from Kampala to Oasis in Ajumani, and the same day, these guys, how do you call, the Voltage Music, the Voltage guys
Mm,
were having, and then they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
having their, they're my friends. I told them from Kampala, I was like, you guys, I'm going to Ajumani on this date, and if you guys are going to have the show on the same day, I really advise you guys to put on a different date if you guys want to be successful, because Ajuman is like more of a home to me. And they don't listen.
mm,
They brought a big, sound system, stage from Gulu, that stage for, is it Pine Avenue kind of stuff. That it was in,
yes.
in Garden. And we had ours in Oasis. Believe me, their show, not even 2, 3 people came into that show. They all, their show closed down. They came to our concert. We had Oasis packed to the brim. You understand? So that, like,
Mm,
it tells you that, like, the Madi people, they know when there is a competitor who comes from somewhere else. I bet even to
mm.
one day, if Asha is having a concert in a Jumani and you bring Jose Chameleon, I bet Jose might even flop. That is the Madi people for
Sure,
you. That's
sure.
what I love about them. And that's one fact I cannot deny. You understand? If Asha experienced that with the B2C, I had that experience with the Voltage Music, and I'm sure other artists would also have it with other artists. So that tells people that if you're a promoter and your home artist is having a concert, do not try to steal the joy from them by bringing another artist you think is big somewhere. You understand? That is one stupidity. Like, I think our people should stop. Like, for example, someone knows Asha is having a concert in Dream Club in Moyo, and then you decide to bring B2C, thinking B2C are big, in Kampala and stuff, maybe, and that's already that's a bad, is a bad hurt. Instead of that promoter who
Mm,
brought to see, you should have said, okay, my sister is having a concert tonight. We're going to leave this day for her because we cannot steal the happiness from her. So they try to outshine her, but God works in mysterious ways. So the Mali people should have been like, no, we're going for our daughter, we're going for our sister, we're going for our girl. And then the magic happened, and I think she has a right to say, that was her best moment. You don't understand, as an
mm,
artist, that pressure can be there. If you're not strong enough, you can even collapse. But yeah,
mm.
amazing, and I wish that spirit is
Actually,
there.
Asha, we are going to bring Ruga, and I'm going to also actually bring you also in another place, and then we see now how we are going to do it.
Ruga will go, bro. If you bring
It
that,
will flow.
I bet with you, if you do that show in Ajumani or in Moyo,
Uh,
Madi
uh,
artist, an artist from somewhere, that artist will flop. That I can guarantee you that. I know. I've grown up with them. For them, they love home. I remember, like, you understand, like, I opened up South Sudanese doing shows in Ajumani. I was the first artist to start doing a concert in Ajumani. And it was, I think it was in 2011, 12, somewhere around there. It was Lopai Sambros who took me. Believe me, by around 6, there was no space. You know,
mm,
every my OBs, my OGs, the teachers, you know, colleagues from different places. Like, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? That market behind was, is it that's a market on the other side of Bibia. That market closed very
mm,
early during road drive, and everybody just had to leave the whole thing, and people came for that concert. And you get those kind of feelings. They make you understand that love is more powerful than anything else. If people love, you understand. So we just should
mm,
have one mind as promoters from the Great Madi region. If your home
mm,
artist is that, please do not try to steal that joy from them. Join hands and support them in advertising and bring in the crowd. Let them have that moment, because that's that moment that's going to make them grow every single day. But if they're having a concert and then you decide to bring another artist from outside intentionally, definitely the people will not stand with you. Because in South Sudan, I would say sometimes South Sudan is a bit, they're not okay when it comes to things like that. But when it comes to the Mahdi, that one can bet. I can bet on that. Yeah, we real, bro. We real. We cannot go for outside.
Okay, anza kwase anyi sarzi stream karibati ro nyeswa baba ango voa ro anyi join koro ribati ro live na Madi TV station ga nyeswa ituru bangatidro anyi follow ama page ni Facebook ganyi si Madi television Kongo kanyi ne ziara studio there Sliver X Ogasto dunia isarzi na Australia ongovoa Asha DMK isadzane Kampala maruni MC Ogasto bakalongo eri Sliver X DC na ngwa beledi ni anilongo atijo retweet na Sliver X de recently jo amengwiniri amako amajo avoa sadsia ya tigari batiria Kongo ke ko vina ngoni ya we shall be able to listen to that is a one song from Sliver X, that is a beledi. Then after that, we shall be able to wind up the program. This is Madi Television. And for you who has not yet followed us, please kindly search Madi TV station, whereby you'll be able to like the page. And then every Saturday, we shall be bringing more programs that will suit your interest. In the studio, I have Sliver X from Australia. And then Asa DMK. And my name is MC Ogasto. We are coming back shortly.
Best odds, my choice. Best odds, my choice. Best odds. Bet to play, bet to win. My choice, 22 bet. Nudeke bibi shila nina kulu, beledeke bibi tima nina kulu. Mabidaya ne katulu badu, yeah. Anabirudu beledi, Junub Sudan de beledi. Anabihibu beledi, Junub Sudan de beledi. Anabirudu beledi, Junub Sudan de beledi. Anabihibu beledi. Junub Sudan de beledi, belede jera deru rabahu, oderu salahu, belede jera deru rabahu, oderu salahu. Junub de biraba ma bizol bi mogi fu iyalde bistakal ma bizol bi turuju. Ana woita, kirina siku tipiga. Ana woita, kirina ibu badu, kirina rabatime. Kelena abinu shawari baby raba ma bizol bi mogi bo yalde bistakal ma bizol bi turuju elede junub de tanina ana birudu beledi junub Sudan de beledi ana bihibu beledi junub Sudan de beledi ana birudu beledi junub Sudan de beledi ana bihibu beledi Junub Sudan de beledi, South Sudan ge apa belede Jamil. Kelena limu inaraba belede. Nothing compares to you, my beautiful South Sudan. Nothing compares to you, my beautiful motherland. Nothing compares to you, my beautiful South Sudan. For your beauty, I will never give up on you. For your beauty, I will love it to the end. For your beauty, I will never give up on you. For your beauty, I will love it to the end. South Sudan, motherland, Anabirudu beledi, Junub Sudan de beledi, Anabihibu beledi, Junub Sudan de beledi, Anabirudu beledi, Junub Sudan de beledi, anabi hibu beledi. Junub Sudan de beledi. Beletegia pa Bedero Salam, Beletegia pa Madero Mashakir, Bedero Salam, Junubin Kefin, Reis Birasolo Salam, Le Itakumalakap Kefin, Nastorit Birasolo Salam, Le Itakum, Nongole Weno, Nastuba Birasolo Salam, Le Itakum, Naswa Weno, Nasade Birasolo Salam, Le Itakum, Yabio Kefin. Fananin birasulu salam le itaku. Kalikana salam dugu dururu. Kalikana muhaba kuru yelele. Abieto rito juba itum kefi. Salam dugu dururu. Kalikana muhaba kuru yelele. Junubin di kulu dunia. Ustasta dunia birasulu salam. HLM. Baby, oh shit, Namako baby, do feel like queen. Oh Kamako baby, no, Namako baby. Tell me original, I go alone. Okay, I'm money at to a tragical lawyer. Don't you be Maramba Madia Canula, Kiri. My baby, you dimako. Tell me original, I go alone. Okay, I'm money at to a tragical lawyer. Don't you be Maramba Madia Canula, Kiri. My baby, you dimako. Alanyekenda kuma baby ni maketi nyakomolo kwa isole kedi alanyekenda kuma baby ni maketi nyakomolo kwa isole kedi tunyebe mara masite kasa kulala maleni moyo wacho mane paka Kampala isonjini ya falange sima impurere roka kotenye konyisima miyokorere baby nyisima ngumukirake tohiko makumari mondi amparake ateni samundu wantikarumba nyale jusi wanikiko baby you belong to me yale ni original I go alone okay amani atu watunyatiko luwa yaru tonyebe marangwa madu ya kanula kiri my baby you dimako yale ni original I go alone okay amani atu watunyatiko luwa yaru tonyebe marangwa madu ya kanula kiri my baby you dimako Torunyeto mambere nyite atrako Tohile fupumbe mindra kuzoni Nimutele diyo pinjuro masitia Tohiga mamwala nyime sumulagu Tuwandringi ni matikaruti jege Mute ya samataramba lavo Odi pepe jinyote nisefu Abasi kare kanyata mamasia Nyelo hiri, nyelo mampu michiru Niba uziro nyeto ya mbisi Okamako baby Adamako baby Do feel like the original I go alone Okay, amani atu watunyatiko luwa yaru Tunyebe marangwa madu ya kanula Kiri My baby yodimako Yale ni original I go alone Okay, amani atu watunyatiko luwa yaru Tunyebe marangwa madu ya kanula Kiri My baby yodimako Okamako baby, but manage me. Adamako baby, comfort busy. Okamako baby, no. Adamako baby,
That is a very beautiful song. I see our star Stadunia shaking his head like this.
Amazing. Cool.
Yeah. Now you should believe that you have a Germany female artist and a Western artist who are doing also this kind of great music.
She's amazing. Tash is a great artist. She's great.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Welcome back, and we are live on MTV. That is Madi Television. In the studio, I have Ogasto Dunia Sliver X, the HLM But what is HLM? People do not know what is HLM, by the way.
It is not HLM. It is HLME. H stands for
HLME.
Holy Land Music Empire.
Okay, Holy Land Music Empire. Yeah,
Empire.
and
Yeah.
you happen to be the CEO.
Yeah, I formed HLME in 2008, and
Hmm.
I started featuring artists like so many artists. Probably like, let me say, if you mention most of the big names right now in the country, probably most of them have come from the HLME, one or the
Hmm.
other. Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's a music crew, but where we do is like we nurture artists, we give them platform, and
Hmm.
we set them on the go, for their dreams. Those who are real are up. Those also like who are not real, because sometimes not everybody's, is probably is blessed to shine for real. But of course,
Hmm.
there are nurture artists like, and we guide them on how to behave as artists, how to handle themselves as brands, and all that kind of thing. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay, asa Silver X alongonya ni lo teringoi nosi anyi tile 1990 re 9 ya jo 1998 ya dede. The bones of 1998, 1999, maybe when
Yeah,
Silver X was making
not
music,
not
you
the
were
ones
still.
of not 2000.
Okay. Ini Silver X alongo tere. When did you know? How did you know Silver X? Nye unmute,
Right.
nye unmute. Na mic. Aha.
You married, right?
Very good.
Ayo, amuza sa artist Sudan ito ya man lo tere Silver X ya goy. Yo.
Congratulations. Yeah.
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 That's it.
What
Most
what what
Some
what
bara
they know
follow.
is trying to say what they actually South Sudan has only one musician, that is Silver X. That is according to the belief. Yes.
When we used to be kids, when we are growing up, we know only Silver X from Sudan, like the male artists. Yeah, that
Mm.
is true.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but
that's
maybe.
actually Tasha, when
Mm,
were you born? 2000, 2003 too.
mm, yeah, sure. So at least they are now at least coming. Others are there, but you're
Mm.
the big face. We know you. So ani bara longo anguya. But I longo
Okay.
currently nice.
Mm.
It's really nice. Ana Avala lady, and it's a cultural something. It's nice and also loves things like that.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
actually that's actually
Mm,
Kush Beats that we we're talking about. Actually, we
yeah.
started creating this I think 2000 last year, when I was working on
Mm,
my album, that is Beledi Jamil. And then I was like, I've done a lot of albums, like that was my 16th album. Then I was thinking of what should I do different, from the other albums I've done before. And then I
mm,
realized like how all that we're doing is probably we're chasing after things that we cannot own, things
mm,
that we cannot have as for
yeah.
us, like
Yeah.
Afrobeats. I know we do Afrobeats, that's what the world right now, like, is jumping onto, but we can never beat Nigerians in doing Afrobeats, because that's their own creation,
Yeah.
that's their, it's their thing.
Exactly.
You get.
It's that
And when you
musical
come
style. Yeah.
to, yeah, it's their style, you understand? So you
Mm,
come to
mm,
dancehall, we can be Jamaicans in dancehall. You come to hip hop, the Americans have it. You come to this one, you get. So I was like, okay, how about we try to create something that is like something that is us, you know?
mm,
And
yeah.
when we released it out, like it had a lot of positive, acceptance, and also like, of course, negative ones are there. Definitely, how South Sudan behaves, and yeah,
I know. Yeah.
but definitely, if you hear the sound, I'm sure you've never had that kind of sound anywhere
Yeah.
before.
So it's
Yeah,
something, being proud of
Mm.
where you come from, thinking about your land. It's very something very good. It's
yeah,
really
Okay.
good.
thanks.
I think after doing Kush beats, we shall be also asking Slaughter to do also a Dungu style with
Sure.
you.
Yeah, sure. We have to.
Slaughterman is a bad boy, bro.
He's a bad
Yeah.
boy guy.
That boy is super talented, man. Too
Yeah, yeah,
calm, man.
sure.
and we are going to follow that. Otherwise, Silver X, let's talk about collab. Many people believe that you're expensive to be approached. And I remember, I don't know when did I approach you, some years back now, but naturally, you look expensive. Physically, you look expensive. Many people will say, I can't approach this guy. But when it comes to social being, you are always there. How approachable are you for collab, maybe with other artists? Because right now, many people are streaming. There are local artists who have not yet even joined the music industry. How approachable are you?
You know, I'm a down to earth guy. I think you know me very well, guys. So I can still remember the day you came to visit me for the first time, and you were kind of shaking and stuff like that. I was like, no, feel home and stuff. And I think from that
Mm.
moment, you changed, like you changed your mind on the things you used to hear about Silver X. Like people say, "Ah, this guy is tough, this guy is." But when you came and you got me, I was that kind of down to earth kind of person. I'm a very simple person, and I'm down to earth. But when it comes to things to do with branding, like the brand itself, of course, there are a lot of people that manage that brand, the Silver X brand. But me as a person, I'm always down to earth. And when it comes to working with artists, I don't segregate. Understand? I just don't want to waste my time doing a song with probably a person I don't think is serious or is up for something big. You understand? People just want to do music for the sake of doing music. But if I see that the person is serious about music and he or she wants to go far with it, definitely I'm always in there. You understand? Some artists get lucky and we don't even charge them, but also there are those who come and probably and we're not friends and they just come strictly for business. Definitely they are charged, and yeah, maybe that's why they find it expensive. But if you ask Lil Virus or you ask Lizika, the artists like I've met, or all the Madi artists like I've met, even Slaughter, if you check on him, like they'll tell you. It's just like people who have never met me physically, who don't really know me personally, but those who know me, I'm a down to earth person, and I'm willing to work with any talent because at the moment, what I want to do with myself is I want to give the whole of me to the people. You understand? People have done a lot for me. They stood with me. They raised me to this far. Now it's time for me to look back and and give me to them, whether motivation, whether mentoring, whether singing together. You get. I'm not going to die with all this like and go. I rather leave it out to the people, and yeah, have them help carry it on.
Mm. Okay, thank you so much, Silver X. And so many people are sending messages, and they are saying maybe the others who have joined late. There are some wonderful followers who are saying, lend them also that it is very impressive. So let them tell us their real names. Asante Comfort is the name of Asa DMK, and Silver X didn't tell us, and I know he's going to tell us.
My real name, okay, like if you go to Germany, my real names are Okuta Caesar.
Okuta
Jeremiah,
Caesar.
yeah, Okuta Caesar. If you ask that name to anybody from that side, automatically they will know. You know.
But the Okuta Caesar, there is no X there. How did the X come, and how did the silver come?
Yeah, sure.
That's a long story, man. That was like we need a whole interview alone for that just to define that name. But yeah, just in brief, just in brief, the
Okay.
X, the
Uh,
X, Silver X means the uniqueness in every soul. You know how X is
mm,
very complex and it can be used in different ways. But for me, I put that X in the Silver X to justify one fact of life that every human on this earth is born different. You understand? What you have,
mm,
August,
mm,
nobody on the earth has it. What Asha has, nobody else can do what she does. Nobody else can do what I do. That's the X factor in every human being. We're all born differently.
mm,
That's why I cannot beat God. So that's why that X is, X represents the uniqueness in me.
mm. Okay, Asha, why do artists fear to be managed by men? Why? Why do female artists?
Uh, are you getting me?
I'm getting you clear and loud.
Mm. You know, not all, but I think here is sometimes this managers tend to get happy, like let me say excited
Mm,
and take advantage of us. I'm not saying all
mm,
of
mm,
them.
mhm.
There are professional and talented managers who will not want to know even who your boyfriend is. You get what I mean? That is a real
Mm.
manager. But there are managers who come up and be like, they want to manage you.
Sorry. Silver X, you continue from there. She's
Yeah,
coming back shortly. Eh.
I, what I said is from her point of view. She's
Why
right.
do female artists fear to be managed by men?
They don't really fear, but it's a factor. I mean, there's a factor in this industry. It's very crazy. Female artists are very
Mm,
vulnerable. Not just to managers alone. You see, when a male person manages a female artist, there are two
mm,
things involved in this situation. One is the music, one is the
mm,
person. So most of them want to manage both the music and the person, herself.
mm,
And you get like when you're doing business and then you're managing someone also, like, and you guys are dating at the same time, it becomes different. Emotions are attached to it, so you guys cannot run the business like professional. You understand, on those ground,
mm,
like trying to say, there are those who understand the fact that like this is business and we run strictly business. Who you're dating, who you're dealing with, whether you're married or you're not married, you have a boyfriend or not a boyfriend, that is none of their business. Their business is like to make sure your music shines, you get gigs for you get concerts, you progress, your brand is straight up. That's that. But then a lot of them tend to take advantage, not just only managers,
okay.
but even presenters, MCs, DJs, all of them, you get.
Mm,
So you find
mm,
like it's a very tricky game for the female artist. And I've been in East Africa a lot of times, like, and met a lot of these female artists. Like the experience they go through, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. But
mm,
then, like, sometimes also, like, it depends on how you play your cards. But it's a tough game for the ladies.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay, Silver X, thank you. Why can't, if I was a female artist, I will just get a manager like my mother or my father to be my manager? Is it possible? Because
It's
the man
possible to
can't
have
go out.
it is possible to have
Mm,
your mom manager, because Burna Boy right now has the mother as a manager. You get, it's very possible. But in our situation, bro, our moms are not aware about these things. You get, to have someone a manager, like, you need to have someone like who understands this business, someone who knows this business. You get, it's just not a matter of saying, okay, I
mm,
have a manager. Unless you get them, then you educate them on what to do. You tell them what to do. You get. So, but it's not just
mm,
a thing for everybody else. You understand? And besides, sometimes
mm,
also, like, our parents may not have the money to support us, do the music that we have to do. That's why, like, you have to get a manager, probably, like, who is financially okay, and to be able to pay your studio recordings, pay your videos, and have you dressed up well, and probably maybe like get you a place, your rent or some stuff, maybe like get you something, a will to move on. You understand? These are all things like artists look for, from the managers. You get, it's not like in other
mm.
countries where the artist has the money, then they hire the manager to manage them and their money. In a situation like, maybe let me say, like, East Africa, artists go for those managers who already have money to spend on them. You get. And when
Mm.
you come to places where like music is done professional, like in Uganda, let me say, like, for example, Jeff Tewa will spend money on you, but will make you sign a contract of 15 years. And then the first 5 years, he will be investing in you, building your brand, like what they did to Shiba. Then now, when the time comes, now your brand is there, you start making the money, they will be taking probably 80% of everything that
What
comes
you
in.
make, yeah.
Yes, you
Mm.
understand? That's why even like you go to this record level, they don't sign you small. They sign you like for many years. They spend money on you. They clean you up. They house you. They get you a car. They get you recordings. All these things. Build your brand properly. Then from there, in the
Mm.
contract, you're getting 20%. You understand? So that's what happens, and
Mm.
they get 80% for a good number of years until they make back all their money, and probably the profits. That's what happens. But now in our case, someone just comes and be like, I want to manage you. And then they spend their, small money on you, and the money is finished, the management also is finished. So in the course of managing you, also they want to also have you, they want to use you and all these kind of things. That's why it happens that way.
Mm.
So it's a tough one.
Mm. Yes, Silver X, we have seen posts of you doing maybe informing your fans about the upcoming songs. What is your current song right now, which is trending right now? Maybe
The current
the
song I
song
have
that.
trend right now is Raro. Raro right now, like it's one of those big songs right now in the country, and yeah, it's still trending whether online or offline. That's right now like the biggest song we have on. But then also like I'm working on another single project because I've never released a single song since the beginning of this year, apart from the Beledi Jamil video, and also I had
Mm,
with Coco San. Then also I had one with the with Navigaban and Nipsey Kid videos. Like this year I've done 3 videos. I've released them out, and I'm looking forward to releasing another song, a Kush Beat song, before I release a single. So I don't know. It could be like a surprise. I'm not going to make a big advertisement like promotion. Oh, coming after this man. No, I'm just going to close my eyes and wake up one day. If I wake up the right side of the bed, I'll release a new song.
Silver X, how expensive is music?
Music is very expensive.
How?
Music is very
How?
expensive. Let me say financially, you need to have the money. It's very expensive. You need to have the brain. It's very expensive. You need to have the time for it. It's very expensive. You need to sacrifice like everything. You understand? Everything. You get music is expensive in so many different ways. You get it's very
Mm,
expensive that you have to be very tolerant with the things that are going to happen on your way. You understand? It's very expensive
mm,
that you have to be able to have the energy to deal with the negativity. You understand? Because like in this industry, when you're still a nobody, you're still on the ground, nobody cares about you. When you're in the middle, they be like, this one will not make it, this one very soon will disappear, will fade off, it's just one hit wonder. When you make it to the
mm,
top, they will now hate you. You
mhm,
see how music is, the people who are ignoring you at the bottom. Now, when you reach in
mm,
the middle, they be like, this Asha, this one will not go anywhere. This one, she will get pregnant, oh, stuff like that. And then when you
mm,
beat that, you go to the top, like right now where she is in her career, she's at the peak of her career. They be like,
mm,
this one is bragging. We used to do this with them together. Like for me, people say, they Silver the guitar second, like, we used to ride with them border. I've never ridden border in my life if I had to, but people will just say, you get they now start to to destroy your name because they fail to beat you in the course of all this. You see, that's how expensive music is. It's going to be a
mm,
Daniel fight day and night. There's no rest. People will love you and others will hate you. That is it. You have a concert today, 20% of the people who come for your concert are haters. They only come to see how unsuccessful your show, went down.
mm,
You understand?
mm,
That
mm,
is, put that in your mind. I will tell you today straight. If you have 100
mm,
people in your concert, 20 of them are not fans. Those are only coming to report the bad things that happened. She did not
mm,
dress well today. She was drunk. She was what? They come to have that bad, energy. And then the 80%
mm.
in there come for you. You get. So that's how music is.
Okay. Yeah, dear viewers, thank you so much. We are live on MTV. That is a Madi television. In the studio, we have that is a Silver X or Star Dunia all the way from Australia. He's a music writer, a recorder, and he does a lot. He's a content creator. He's right now based in Australia, and he's one of the undisputed in South Sudan and Africa at large. And we have the trending female artist, Asha DMK, who is currently in Kampala. Asha, they are already, didn't music starts to faster. Indre, they are already, didn't jo ma iya niri madi ori yakatui iri yakatui madi music ni da der mi describe ade ni gari nya toledi jo nyira utudri nyori ode tap dini musu nyangwi voleng be speed wa da
Oh,
dero dero nya strategy engwi jo vole gakuri arutao.
okay. Strategy man kwezo volega kore. Tati vudizo nye vide kusangi tazite vudikola you need to have hope. That is one thing. Have hope that hope will make you going anytime. Then hard work kola intebwe kusidaro maybe the opposite. And then you know, negativity basi kaba it discourage unzi when you're doing something jare ngatazi ndi bara jo kale diane eri ngatazi de kala rigyo ari ni wasa drintireko adoko jara ni tuvuara avikanza ngila kakore ka ritere ngera hello, you get what I mean. So tamari mi there I ignore those ones, but I keep on working hard. Then I do have that hope, and you know, so that is it.
Okay. Okay. Are you getting me, sir?
Manyero.
Okay. Driaro ini madi promoters prominent na iyo. Promoters dikaya evo luirina genrong ba losi oasis nosi 5 million kusa 4 million. Yin rangbe madi olupia gozo kona kateso zisaka gwandeso draje suna profitira kongo kengu zisa ko jarani promoter prominent madi promoters ya
promoters madiaro, you know, promoters just take madizi hata keji so kusa keji aije soga kusa keji ado ke data sigaru zako jangwani promoter, you get what I mean.
Are you there? Okay. I think she's reconnecting. Ostaz, are you online?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she'll join us. I know. You know, that is the problem with female artists. People actually people get contacts just to say hi. You know what I mean. Otherwise, why I was trying to ask her, why is it that promoters are not prominent? Promoters come and go very fast. What could be the problem?
Let me say, okay, I might talk like in the context of both, maybe say the Mahdi region and then probably even like, you know, South Sudan. You see the problem here, like most of the promoters, like someone will make some money today, and then he will be like, or maybe like he or she wants to double this money, and then they think of making a music concert for a certain artist, and then they put all that money in the concert. Probably you go and hire, for example, let me say Oasis. Oasis is very expensive, by the way. Like you hire Oasis, how many millions of money, and maybe the show, and then adverts here and there, sound system, what, all these things, and then you don't make that money at the show. Definitely you go into a loss, and you have no any other money somewhere. Obviously, you're already off the game. You cannot do another concert somewhere else. You get what so yeah, that's what happens. Like, and when it comes to South Sudan, I think also it's the same thing. So the promoters put money in, but they do not get the money back. You understand? Yeah, because you cannot put even like these people like who are managing artists, probably like the Wheelies and then the K2s, the Sam and stuff. You know, those days was good when the music was still good in Juba. You can literally put a concert and you have a lot of people, and then you make the money and everybody goes on happy. And another thing is, in our region, like in Madisab region, probably in South Sudan, we don't have sponsors. You get, you know, a promoter will put money in and expect all that money to come back from the gate, which is very tricky. But in other countries, like where music is probably is grown, like just merely, let's say Kampala here, when you're putting a concert, let me say, for example, right now, like Ash is having a concert in Ajumani, there are going to be a lot of sponsors, maybe like the beer companies, the telecom companies, the whatever companies. So they actually, the promoters and the artists will make money even before the show. Whatever money comes at the gate, it's not even their problem. You know, they've already made their profit. They already paid off. You get. So that is what happens. But for us, it's a different case, bro. The money
it is a different
come from the gate.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sliver X. And Asha, we understand your situation right now. You have calls over calls because you are a businesswoman. There's no one that can really say you're bad. So music Right now, I've seen posters. I've seen posters of you, and people are really calling you for different shows. I saw posters in Casino Complex where Silver X had his last show. Actually, in Germany, I've seen in other places. Now,
Mm.
Asa, what is on pipeline? Because your song original is right now. They released this song that's recently.
Mm.
What is the pipeline?
All right now I have a lot of.
Okay. Oh, again. She'll come and answer that. Ostaz, for us, we are men. When you text rudely, don't disturb us. They will understand.
Yeah, like
So, uh,
always.
uh, Silver X, many people have been asking, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Do you answer those questions?
I don't. I don't. They even go to an extent of creating fake news that oh Silver X is in Juba and the whole thing is trending all over the place. I was like, okay, when did I travel? Some people use the
Mm,
pictures. Madame came last time to Juba and then those pictures from the airport. So someone just woke up on the wrong side of the bed and posted, "Welcome back to Juba, Papa." And then the media
mm.
house up from there, like, no, yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely come. Like, I will go home anytime when I feel like you get. But yeah, I still have things to do here. But
You
I'll be
still
here.
have things to do.
Yeah.
Mm. Now, Silver X, we shall be actually winding up so soon, but before that, let's look at the current situation in South Sudan. Do you feel like, as an artist, when you're called for show, will you make profit with the current situation?
Bro, things went off. Okay, for an artist like me, it's definitely like when you call me for a concert, you pay me off. That's one thing. I don't really care whether you're going to make your money or it is. But yeah, one thing for sure here is in the current situation in South Sudan is a bit complicated. You get that is why even like you find it's hard for us to put concerts because things have been reduced to tribal situations. If you're not from this
Mm,
particular stuff, so if your people are not those party goers, or if your people don't are not this kind of people like who support you in concert, it's going to be very hard because ever since the 2016 war, things have not been well for music. You find like you put a concert is only one particular your people have to come for your concert. If your people are not many, then you cannot have a successful concert. Like that's why like you find artists, those ones others do shows only in secret in celeb around Munuki. You get because that's where they are, whatever it is. Others do shows somewhere else. You get people do. So it's a bit very tricky in Juba right now. But an artist like I am, definitely I am a universal artist. Like I can put my concert anywhere in Juba and anywhere in South Sudan and always be like a
mm.
vibe. You understand? But it's a tricky one. You cannot be sure
Oh,
because
it's a
people
quick one.
will turn you down and that is it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, actually, it's tricky because the depreciation of pounds has gone too down, and people are really struggling. We
But
believe that things will be better.
I told him sometimes I was like Juba cut out time instead. And they don't listen. It's
And
a
then,
it's a
and
hundred.
as I talk now, things are bad. Our brothers are there. We are praying for the leaders, and we are praying for peace. Because without peace, pounds cannot really get really the value that we want. So we pray for peace in South Sudan, and let's hope in the near future that South Sudan will be a better nation once again. Back to you, as DMK. What is in the pipeline? You were saying you have so many things. We show you on NTV, we show you on different platforms, actually promising your fans that you'll be able to also maybe have a collab with different Western musicians from Uganda.
Hmm.
What is in the pipeline?
Yeah, my next project is a collabo from one of the artists from Central. That will be like next month. I'll drop the song.
Okay, so
Mm.
Aguison, not Kopevu, Aguison Kopevu ko.
Okay.
uh, Yeah, because you'll be telling me, I'll be telling Silva will be telling also his madam will also tell to the sister. So
Mm, yeah, sure.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Um, Asha DMK, what will be your biggest concert this year? Maybe not say ni plan arotao because I saw you posting on your Facebook page that soon Juba calling. What Juba is calling you? What are you trying to say to the fan?
I have a event in Juba. Is it celebrity? Monique celebrity.
Yeah, club celebrity
Yeah,
Mm,
money.
yeah. I
mm,
have and I invited the Derisi Odualosi. And then
okay.
yeah. Apart from that, I have a live band. You know, Oasis Odudu Talosimbazi Adri. Then apart from that, I have a show for my people in Dufele. It's going to be free. Without money, entry is free. That's in December.
Oh,
It's gonna be,
mm.
yeah, yeah. I'm
It
going to
should be.
engage
It should,
sponsors and all
it should
that.
be on the
Mm.
football ground. It should not be in the club. It
Yeah,
should be on the football ground.
it's not going to be in a club. It's going to be outside the football
Good.
ground, and
Mm.
it's going to be free. I'll just do that for the love of my people. It's going to be free. That is in December, and then
Okay.
apart from that, I have things coming up, but I can't sell them because I want it like a surprise form.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
thank you. Ostas Taduni, I think you should send one of the HLME representative to Club Celebrity soon, as you'll be there. I think they'll be able to interact with my man. That is Nasty J.
Yeah,
Mm,
when she gets to Juba, she gets to.
yeah.
She'll have to. I'll connect her with the boys. Like Nasty is there, Navigaban is there, Nipsey Kid is. I mean, yeah, definitely they will. They will catch up.
Okay, we are going to
Mm.
listen to Carolina by that is Silver X, and when we come back, you'll be able to say also hi to your loved ones, and then say your last word to the followers. Dear viewers, thank you so much for your time. We shall be coming back shortly. We are live streaming on that is Madi television. We have Silver X or Star Dunia from that is Australia. Is a South Sudanese a legendary musician. He started his music maybe when I was still in primary 5 or 6 there, but we have got him now. We are going now in the same flow now. There's nothing like legendary here. Otherwise,
August, I have a
again,
suggestion. Like,
I have,
can we guys play Money instead of the other song?
okay, we shall be signing out with Monia, and then by the we are going to get Monia. Ondoga, can you search Monia Monia by Silver X? Monia, maybe you can sample a little bit because it's not much of your music.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Monia, ntango bude dataye. Oh yeah, Jamila, killing ro atorit. Mbele Jamil, Mama Fogo, Bihibu Anina Kifaya. Mbele Jamil, Chalak Fogo, Bidafa Abuga Kifaya. Money, oh baby, can you be my darling? I need some
Mon-
energy, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Money.
Many people have been asking, but we shall come back shortly. Let's listen to the song. We are coming back shortly.
Johnny seems
Straight
to
up.
be so low. The Johnny seems to be so low. Extra. International flavors. Oh, yeah, money. Tango money dancer. Whoa, yeah, Jamila. Kelenina ro azori. Mbele Jamil. Mama Fogo. Bihibu Anina Kifaya. Mbele Jamil. Jala Fogo. Bidaba Abuga Kifaya. Money, yo. Can you be my darling? Money, yo. Can you be my I need some energy, baby. 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 Oh, Yamonia, familia, baby. Oh, Yamonia, she looks so good, baby. Oh, Yamonia, familia, baby. Oh, Yamonia, she looks so good, baby. Baby, mata kore, dunia de mabakirada. Baby, mata kavu, nina buru wakita. I promise you my life. I promise you my love. I promise you my everything. Money, can you be my darling? Money, can you be my darling? I need some energy, baby. 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 Oh, Yamonia, familia, baby. Oh, Yamonia, she looks so good, baby. Oh, Yamonia, familia, baby. Oh, Yamonia, she looks so good, baby. Monia, you're too humble. You deserve a man like me. Monia, I'm too humble. I deserve a woman like you. Monia, you too sweet, oh, you too magical. Yeah. I want to marry. Monia, you too sexy, you too beautiful. Oh, I need some energy, baby. 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 I want this baby, Yamonia, familia, baby. Oh, Yamonia, she looks so good, baby. Oh, Yamonia, familia, baby. Oh, Yamonia, she looks so good, baby. Well, say something, I'll tell you your voice. Well, say something, I want to see your face, yeah. Like let's go further, yeah. We see it every day. We write this down, yeah. Come on, so extra.
All right, very, very beautiful and wonderful songs of that is Silver X or Stars. That I know this is your favorite song. You don't need to tell me that other songs are your favorite. I know this is your favorite song, and you can't lie in my eyes.
The problem, like, is like, when the music is now, you see, like, even it becomes hard sometimes to pick which song. Like, for example, if I'm going for a performance, to make a playlist for me, it's very hard. I can't do it most of the time. Like, some people have to do it for me because I even forget some songs. But definitely there are those songs which are very close to my eyes. Whenever I'm thinking of a performance, definitely Monia does not miss the playlist.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I remember in Pagirinya, people all came on stage, and it was like, wow, very nice. Otherwise, thank you, dear viewers. We are live. We are streaming live. That is on Madi TV. In the studio, we have that is a Silver X, all the way from Australia. Is a South Sudanese legendary musician and a songwriter, a content creator, and is right now based in Australia. And we have the Dufele Queen. There is Asha DMK, the music killer, who is also with us. We started this program some few hours ago, and it's really so interactive. And my name is MC Ogasto. Now, Silva, we are winding up. What should the fans expect this year from you?
As usual, you understand, like, we've been dropping hits, like, we've been dropping hits non-stop. But yeah, for this year, definitely, as we do, we never let fans go, hungry with new music. We have new songs in the pipeline. First of all, like I said before, we're going to drop one Kush Beats, like a surprise one. You understand? I'm not going to advertise. I'm not going to talk about it. But any day from Monday, if I wake up on the right side of the bed, I'm dropping a new song. And then hopefully somewhere around July, I'll be dropping my first single. You understand? I'm doing like more of collabos these days because I just want to, to shine light onto to the fresh talents and and stuff like that. So yeah, and of course, just the video for Raro is going to happen in Juba. Those of Nasty J and Domi Junior will be shooting their parts from Juba and the dances, and I'll shoot my part from here and send back to Juba, and then the video will be edited from that side. That's how it's hard for me, you understand? But yeah, we'll have to make things work still. So Raro video shoot is on the way, and then we're having a surprise song in the pipeline, and then we'll be dropping another single around July, and then we see how the year goes around. And also, like, we're still in planning of setting up my Australian tour. That's gonna happen, but I'm not certain with dates or yet. But yeah, we shall let the people know. Otherwise, it's always yeah.
If you are given a chance to say hello to about 5 people and say a word to them, who are those people?
I may not be able to. First of all, I would start like with I would say like first one would be my wife. You understand? And then second one to all my OBs and OGs from my Jumane says, my colleagues, understand those ones from Alere, from yeah.
Can you still remember the name of your watchman and the head teacher of Juman SS?
Bangi was my favorite teacher. Yeah, he was our deputy headmaster by that time. But right now, like he's the current headmaster for Juman SS. A very amazing teacher, and also like my math teacher Malik. So I would send regards to Malik. I would send regards to Bangi, the headmaster for my Juman SS, and all my OBs and OGs, man. And of course, I would send regards to every single fan of Sliver X all over the Madi region. Ajumani, Moyo, and West Nile. Whoever is listening to us right now, Madi TV, I would like to say, man, thank you guys so much, and most importantly, to you, Augustus, for inviting me to this program, and to everybody like who is in charge of the Madi TV. This is a very beautiful initiative, and they should not stop with us. Bring in more, more fresh entertainers, comedians, whatever. This is a very good platform, and it should be used for the right purpose. I want to say I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for having me with you guys. I enjoyed every single bit of this particular moment. I thought it was going to be 15 minutes because I had a lot of things to do, but then it got interesting, and yeah, we're almost 1.5 hours, going to 2 hours. So I'd like to say thank you guys so much, and also to my sister Asha. You're an amazing talent. You're an amazing talent, and that I really have to say to you with honesty. Your art is beautiful, it's unique, it's different, and it's not a copy and paste kind of thing. It's just you. So I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Be there, mean the business, do the right thing, and definitely bless
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Asha, what is your last word? Okay, before that, Silver X has promised a collab with you doing the Kush beat, and I advise you to also listen to that Kush beat. Later on, I will be sharing his contact with you to be able to interact with him. Are you how excited are you to do a collab with a legendary artist like Silver X?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, how excited, how happy are you to do a collab with Silver X?
I'm very excited about this. I think I ever wrote about Silver X on my page. Was it my status? Something like that. I was like, I really want to work with this artist, And then
I remember on your
later on,
page.
it was is it Lizzy Cards who inboxed me and told me I have his contact and I can get him anytime. But I was just like, I didn't mean it was going to happen because I know it's hard to get these guys to have collaborations with artists that have made it. It's really hard sometimes for us. You get what I mean? So it's I don't know even what to say. I'm too excited. I'm very happy.
But
Finally, God has answered my prayer. I've been really yearning for this kind of opportunity, and today it's here. So thank you so much.
It took me $1,000 to
Yeah,
find this
giving me
guy.
that
You need to
opportunity to
send him.
work with you. God bless you. Thank you for being that kind-hearted. Most of these artists who have made it in life, who are doing good, it's hard. Some of them will, even ignore us who are upcoming. But sometimes people like you are rare to find. So me, I
no, Asha, like I really would not say, I would really would not call you.
appreciate it so much. I'm very
You're
excited and happy.
you're a star. You just have to embrace that. You have to accept it. You understand? You have to assume your place, and people love you, and you know that very well, and you know what you're doing. Definitely, you're in the right hands. Willie is a it's a good brother of mine. You understand? We've come a long way with him.
Mm.
Like we're more family. You understand? And the fact that also like you were signed to Willie, that makes it more more easier, more better. But even without anybody else, just the fact that you have a vision, and you have the zeal, and the guts to go where you want to go. You know where you're heading. Definitely, you deserve to be supported by all means. And yeah, I would not say I'm going to impose it on you like, okay, it has to be a coach beat. No, understand? It has to be this first project that we're going to do has to be something that you're well versed with. I want you to sing on the beats that you are very comfortable with. You understand? And if you will not maybe mind, my producer is in Kampala, Kamba,
Yeah,
and
sure.
normally
Mm.
works with Willie too. Willie knows him. He's in Kampala. He can make us like he can make a very nice song. He writes. He does a lot. Just ask Willie. Ask Willie. Talk to him about Kamba. He's in Kampala. I can also give his contacts to you. You guys work out something from there, and then you guys will send for me the project, and then I'll do my part for me and send it back to him from that side.
Okay, and courtesy of Madi Television, Asha, it took me more than $1,000 to get this gentleman. I think my mobile money will be there.
First of all, Ogasto, we did not that's where you are. Are you in Germany or Malaysia or
Well,
in Ireland?
Uh,
I am right now in Vietnam, and I came for some a visit, and I'll be back to where I came from. Maybe after some 2 weeks. I'm right now in Vietnam. Vietnam is in southern China, where I am right now. Otherwise, Asha DMK, say hello to maybe some few fans and promoters that you feel they are more really more happy for you. Maybe they are following you every time you do
mm.
something. They support. Yeah, maybe you can say hello to them, and then your last word. Asha, are you there with us?
Yeah, I'm with you, but I don't know what's wrong. Is it like our network problem? What? You
I
keep on
think
breaking.
network. I think Jesus is actually going back to the heaven. I think this is the
Mm.
Sunday. Network should be also a little bit busy. Otherwise, say hello.
Yeah.
Say some last word for your fans, and maybe your last word for the female artists and the Madi Artist Union as well. Nyeledia.
Yeah. Manyero.
Okay, ajo nyijo
Manyero.
nyijo nya last one ni no si ba nyari karibatini then nya advise female artist kusa madi artist ni ribati ingoni nyijo ale madi tisikeri cha.
Aya, manjo anyoko. See, actually, first of all, ale manjo by management right now. Ma appreciate Anidako. Promoter Willie. Thank you so much. He's actually going to follow this back. I appreciate him so much because he's trying to open me ways, and I'm very proud of him. Then to my family members, to my mom, my dad, they have been always there for me to support me in everything I'm doing. I appreciate them. Then to my fans, these fans are people who always keep us moving. They motivate us. When they support us, they come for our events, they comment on our posts, they do a lot for us. It keeps on pushing us. We get courage a lot from them. So I really respect all of them, my fans, wherever you're my fan, you're watching this, or you've been following Asha DMK and loving my music. I appreciate you so much. I pray that we keep it up, not only for me, but for artists that you love, let's keep on, because you guys are the reason why we want to please you. Thank you so much. And then to my my mates, let me say, my friends, I can't mention them one by one, but there are people, Asha DMK team, I have a lot of people who work with me, and I also appreciate them a lot. And then finally, to my relatives, they are the people who also keep on pushing me. I appreciate them a lot. And for those who are watching, we thank you so much for watching and spending your time with us. It has been really like some good hours, but we appreciate you for keeping your time. That is all I have.
Thank you so much. And Silver X, we know it's late there, and you have other things to do. I know your first mind is to go and eat dinner. That is one, and then you do some other things. Otherwise, Asha DMK, I'm so much excited because you responded positively, though it was yesterday, like Silver X. And also, Silver X responded very fast. This is the kind of love we need to show for our fans. I'm so much excited. And we shall be able to interact anytime you feel like maybe you are releasing something official. You can also always contact me, and we shall do it live on that is Madi television. We want to say thank you so much, Silva. Stay well. Keep on doing good music.
Just a quick one, Ogasto, before this goes out. I want to say a big thank you to the team that brought me to Australia 2015 and stroke 16. By the way, I want to say, like, I'm proud to say they are also like Madi. Like, I want to send my, they were the team that made sure they brought Sliver X to Australia, and because of them, I came to Australia, did my first tour, and also God blessed me, and I met my wife, and until today we're together. I want to give a big shout out to Emmanuel. Jeffrey. Jeffrey was the guy that actually ran the whole process, and I also want to give a big thank you to E Prince. E Prince is an artist, he's a DJ. Remember, like, even when I came to my concert, like during his show, like he had to travel all the way from Brisbane to Melbourne to make sure like he played for me, like. And then also I want to say a big thank you to DJ Betty. You understand, like these are all the team that made sure like I was there 2013, and they gave me a beautiful family. We had a successful tour, and they're still here, and the friendship stayed alive until today. You understand? I want to say, like, I love you guys. I'm sure E Prince is watching us, Jeff is watching us, DJ Betty probably, I don't know if she's watching, and these are all Madi, by the way. You see how God works differently. I wasn't brought in here by by whatever it is, like by words. The Madi people that brought me here. That is how a Madi I am. You understand? So I want to say, guys, man, I love you guys. Wherever you guys are watching us from. May God bless you. Have a beautiful night. E Prince, I see you, bro. I'm coming to Melbourne soon.
Thank you so much. And we are leaving you with Carolina. We love you so much. Keep on doing good music, and good music will sell everything. You'll get the money that you want. Good music and a good reputation. Thanks for your time.
Blessings, man. God bless you.
Silver X. Arba telephone taki baby, Carolina. Arba telephone taki baby, Carolina. Don't keep me waiting, don't keep me waiting, don't keep me waiting. Don't keep me waiting, don't keep me waiting, don't keep me waiting. Hey Carolina, Arba telephone, I really wanna take you girl out tonight. Hey Carolina, pick up your phone, I really wanna be with you girl out tonight. Hey Carolina, Arba telephone, I really wanna take you girl out tonight. Hey Carolina, pick up your phone, I really wanna be with you girl out tonight. Fina standing, Mr. Middle telephone, better ring a bottle. You wanna sum a kiddy, you may a hanigo, become a sumanas, the area terrico, Wabamba come on, become a shabab, better take them in. Baba baby, what am mashi? Holy and music, sky is the limit. Mr. Middle telephone, better ring a voice. Wanna so hagiga lakin ma kidip sane kuno nusi hanga bela na Carolina ana mapita Carolina wana lisabi hibu hinti bye. Washington. Hey Carolina, I'm for telephone. I really wanna take your girl out tonight. Hey Carolina, pick up your phone. I really wanna be with you girl out tonight. Hey Carolina, I'm for telephone. I really wanna take your girl out tonight. Hey Carolina, pick up your phone. I really wanna be with you girl out tonight. Happy Carolina, I'm for telephone. Be she love me, Martin Santa Cruz, Martin. Baby Carolina, I'm for telephone. Be she love me, Martin Santa Cruz, Martin. Who can make me fire, Shanana more fire. Be she love me, Queen, like to go as my queen. Be she love me, boy, and to make us my wife.